All right, so this is day 10. I'm gonna do part A, honestly. I'm falling over. So, if you can't tell by this glorious view, this is our first big pass. Technically Donnie Pugh Pass would have been our first, but we had to turn back due to weather. And as you can see, it's the antithesis of it's the antithesis of the weather that we experienced at Donahue. This is clear skies, just a beautiful view. But yeah, let me show you some of the sights off in the distance. So, over down there in this canyon right below us, over in here, is where we camped last night. Are those mountains in the distance pinnacles? I know Mammoth is right behind over there.
I think one of them is Banner Peak.
Okay. I think the tallest one's Banner Peak.
That's the notch that we came to?
Banner Peak is right there.
The snow fight, yep. We came down the snow.
Let's keep on showing you the rest of the sights. So this is looking northbound. This is looking back towards Yosemite. We actually, if we do see Yosemite, it's really quite,
We need to look to the south.
we barely could see it. However, if we go over here, there's a bunch of other JMT hikers. You can see them there hanging out over there. That is where we're heading, into that valley. And over there, you notice there's that ridge right along there. It's called Bear Ridge. It rises 2,000 feet above the valley, and we're gonna have to go over it. It's kind of annoying, but today's kind of a shorter day because that entire ridge doesn't have water. It's 5 miles without water. So it's either we do 9 miles today or 15 miles. And we're just not really in the mood for it because we already have what is necessary for food. So we might as well just take it easy, just enjoy. I mean, this is really why I chose to do the JMT, is to get sites like this. There are no day hikers here. These are all backpackers because it requires about 2 days to get here. There's Bill. There's Bill and Alex. We got the professor and Scout. And yep, there it is. Wonderful. And I'm Fixie. I'm gonna start using my trail name a little bit more often now, since we're gonna be here for.
That's a good name for him.
Yeah. All right. So this is day 10, part A. The second part is going to be.
That would be our magnetic bearing.
Second part is going to be down near Lake Edison at the outlet, which heads to VVR, which is Vermillion Valley Resort. We'll be skipping that. Whoa, big butterfly. And yeah, thanks. All right, so this is day 10. We are at the base of Mono Creek below Bear Ridge. Bear Ridge is up there. It's beautiful. It's 2,000 feet above us. We summited Silver Pass, which this is kind of part 2. And then we promptly descended 4,000 feet. Fuck yeah. To come to this beautiful area. If we were going to get a resupply at VVR, which is Vermillion Valley Resort, we would probably be heading in that direction. There's a water taxi. The lake, which is Lake Edison, is a reservoir, so it's a little bit lower, so you'd actually have to hike out 4 miles as opposed to 1 mile. But the cool thing about that resort is for through hikers, which include PCT and JMT hikers, they will give you a free beer if you make it out there. However, it's a big detour for us and we didn't want to deal with it, so we decided to just go push on through. We're 2 days from Mirror Trail Ranch, 1 day, 1.5 days, I believe, from our halfway point. And hopefully I can like take a picture of that if there's something else. But I kind of want to show how cool this area is. Every now and then we actually have to cross a creek and ford a creek because there is no bridge. But every now and then you see this really awesome feat of engineering, which includes some just beautiful bridges. One of the coolest ones will be later on, which is in Kings Canyon. It's a full-on motherfucking suspension bridge. And it is really far out in the wilderness. It's really quite surprising to see, but it's over a canyon or a pretty rough stream, at least from what I've been told. but this is all based on hearsay and the like. But here's the bridge right out here. I'm pretty sure that in order for this thing to be lifted out here, it requires pack mules and maybe even a helicopter, but it's just beautiful. That water, which is Mono Creek, flows from Mono Pass. If you were to, a really interesting hike would be to hike from Mono Pass, which you can go to from, oh goodness gracious, somewhere north of Independence. Tom's Place, there you go. It's near Tom's Place. You can go from Tom's Place up to Mono Pass hiking, come up over, come down here and end out at VVR. Suggest 2 cars though. That would be preferable. It'll make your life a little bit easier. I don't know if there's transportation options. But yeah, today was, I think, a little over 9 miles. We chose a little bit shorter of day. 1, because we actually have the resupply to account for it. And 2, descending from Silver Pass was kind of a knee buster. It's 4,000 feet drop. And it's just, yeah, it's a lot of downhill. A lot of beautiful sights, a lot of beautiful waterfalls, but it was tough. Tomorrow, I think we're going to Marie Lakes, which is right beneath Selden Pass. Get some really beautiful views up there. But we just have to conquer Bear Ridge, which is really not that bad. It's 4 miles, 2,000 feet. So it's more of a slog. But, I mean, it's a volcanic marvel. So that's all I have to say about it. Day 10.